Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm your little bear adventure VTuber Doppelgrizz, and today we're just gonna sit back, relax for today. This is just a happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hi Lind, hello. It's been a while, and yeah, my apologies. I haven't thought about the first, second, and whatnot. I guess because I don't want to have that habit of people trying their best to be first. Yeah, because I guess, well, I mean, it's an achievement, yeah, but no worries. At least you'll be remembered in the VODs. Yeah, so for those who don't know, I upload my VODs randomly because these days I have been very, very busy, so I have no choice but to do this and that. So, let's see. Give me a second. I just wanna like check on the other things first. So, over the days, so many things have happened in my schedule. So, let's see. I'm just checking right now my Twitter just for me to have a whole recap on what happened this week. Yeah, so much stuff. Ah, let me just like lean down on my chair. Yeah, because I went out earlier. What did I do? I heard what you did there. Yeah, Brox. Hello, hello. Yeah. So, let's see what happened over the week. Like a lot of things have happened. Like, ow! Stop bonking me. What did I do? Isa pa. Oy! Ano kasalanan ko? Okay. So, this past week, this week, well, not really upcoming, the days have happened. So we did have a mukbang stream, and it was the biggest off collab that I have ever done, and one of the most unique mukbangs I've ever done, which is like it's a pizza party with milk tea. So we had a mukbang with Seri, Arceus, and Umi Mini. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, it was fun. We get to eat, hang out, have some laughs here and there. Hee hee, san ha-has. Yeah, it was my first time actually like organizing a off collab. Especially, I guess because this month is a special month for me, which is gonna be my 1 year anniversary of streaming. After all, so other than that, I did some bit of Genshin last Tuesday. Sadly, I couldn't do Genshin on Wednesday because I did get sick somehow and I need to recover. And it did show when I did a podcast during my podcast last Thursday, which is with Sky of VHall. So yeah, you heard me cough and all, but don't worry guys, I'm okay. It's not as bad as last Wednesday wherein my throat was very dry. So during that time I had to drink lots of water and then some medicinal, well, not really medicinal, herbal candy for the throat. We call it pepakwa. So it helped a lot. And then had to do warm soup and all, sweat so much. Yeah, I'm doing okay now. So right now, rest is what I need. And then the day after the podcast with Sky, I had the podcast with Cassie. Ow! Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay now. I mean, I was able to go to a convention. Yeah, I'll explain that in a bit. So, bonk. That's gonna. I need you to get healthy. Get a bonk. Yeah, I'll probably drink water after this. I mean, I was tired earlier. So, then after the podcast with Sky, last Friday, I had a podcast with Cassie and we talked about food. For Sky's case, we talked about cosplay, a bit of tales, and it was so much fun. And then we had a podcast with Cassie. Yeah. Where can I watch these podcasts? The podcasts. So you can actually see them on, if it's not on my YouTube's, it's still on Twitch. They're still there. I'll be uploading the other videos bit by bit in the YouTube, but there's the others are still here with me. Like some of the other the VOD from those days are still here. Yeah. From of the March 22, March 21, one with Sky and one with Cassie. Yep. Should be there. Yeah, and then what other things would we do? So after those two podcasts, we did a back blast from the past. I played in my actual Nintendo 64 console, played Donkey Kong 64, and we tested out and I did some test plays of all the other consoles that I found. Yeah, the alcohol really helped. That was a good suggestion too, Momo. That helped a lot. So I cleaned up the insides and all, and finally get to play the other cartridge games. So not only Donkey Kong 64, well, I did had to finish Donkey Kong 64 because that was priority number one. I was able to play the other games that are well known, like Mario Kart 64, Super Smash Brothers, Super Mario, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, um, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, Dr. Mario. The only thing that they haven't shown was Diddy Kong Racing, but that will come another time. And then Pokemon Puzzle League, which you guys, I feel like you guys did not expect that Ash Ketchum would be in the game. Yeah. Yeah, and Bomberman Heroes, yeah. I can't believe we actually finished the game. Yeah, so if you guys are wondering about how come some of the save files are like from the very last stage and all, as I said, that the game majority of the console games that you guys saw, some of them are borrowed, some of them aren't, so I could not just delete them. Some of the cartridge, however, the ones that I borrowed, I actually finished majority of them. 120 stars, however, it wasn't finished by me. I believe it was finished by my uncle. Yeah, my uncle was a Nintendo player as well. And then for Donkey Kong 64, nobody has actually finished the game. So I will make sure that I'll be the first one to actually finish the game in 100% completion with perfect clarity. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's why I wanted to party Donkey Kong 64. And as you guys saw, the Super Mario 64, I'll probably be streaming it in the future. I'll be probably streaming it from scratch, so I'll be starting from 0 stars. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, but it's worth the challenge to be able to play nostalgic games. Yeah. And then but however, as of now, there are other games that are still pending on my side. One of them is Chrono Trigger, and the other games that I wanted to finish is Vampire Survivors, just to finish some of the achievements and be able to move on with it. There will be updates, I'm sure, in the future, but there are more surprise games that I'll be participating in soon. So you guys have to wait for further announcement on the schedule that I'm gonna create, because the schedule for the upcoming week will be the most special one because we're already at the end of March. And to remind all of you, March 31 is the day that I debuted. Yeah. So we're gonna be like rewatching my debut. Yeah. So I'll be reacting to my own debut, which will be the most cringiest of them all. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be so exciting, but it's gonna be very shocking for me, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be more on a shock for me. Because during my time in debut, I didn't have my own room. I didn't have like a proper setup for my microphone and others. So I was an actual newbie. Like I know how the setups and other things are work, but I was like very preservative, too preservative, so I had to go all out. Mhm. So, before we do anything, let us go first with the achievements. So we will not for I believe I did discuss that we will be talking about the subathon that we have done that is still ongoing until the last day of March. So, hmm? I heard crap from above. Well, whatever it is, if they break the roof, I'll destroy, I'll obliterate whatever it is. I have a sword on my side and I'm not ready to use it. Okay, so moving back. So here it is for the Sabadonaton, the Sabadonaton goal that I have with me. So we have 2024, the great this is slow long. It's like a tongue twister to me now. So it's a 2024 Great March Sabadonaton Anniversary Streaming Event Goals. Yeah, that's I named it intentionally like that just because so I can so I won't forget. Yup. So I never forget. Yep, give me a second. I'm just typing some of the computations that I have gotten. Yeah. So we have this is our goals. So let's go back to the goals we have. So the conversion is 100 bits is equal to $1. Tier 1 sub is 1 USD, tier 2 3 USD, tier 3 USD. Gift computation included. So that means the current one gift, the ones in the gifts that are in the current one gift website of mine, if you gift me, it'll be equally computed. The games that were gifted to me does not count because they're actual presents and not related to the streaming event goals as per my friend slash manager. Yeah. And for those who don't know, there will be rewards for those who are top donors. Mm-mm. Now, let's begin first on what happened to the goal. So we actually reached a lot. Yeah, so we actually reached a lot. So let me begin first how the competition goes. So we have the $5 for chat lets me write tweet. $10 will be room tour, $15 for ASMR exercise, $20 for the spicy noodle challenge revamp. By revamp, because I already did a spicy noodle challenge, however, you don't see my hands or others. And then $25 is the vampire survivors, and this time chat controls what rewards that I will get. And then $50 for the feed cam, $75 for Little Company Solo Edition. Yes, what makes this different is I'll be wearing a heart monitor thingy so that you guys can see how scared I really am being alone. Okay. $100 for an IRL cooking stream. Yes, my IRL cooking stream. Yes, take note that I will not. How do you say this? Yeah, I will be using actual gas, so don't expect me to actually make it perfect. Yeah, I don't know what cooking, but I'm sure it's gonna be the basic. Okay. My cooking might be like college thing because I will do the most basic that's so relatable to everyone. Then $125. Chat decides which horror game I play. Yes, and I already know that there's two specific horror games that I was invited to. $150 will be a date with chat. And by a date with chat, yes, when I said date with chat, that means that I will be chatting with you in Discord call, one-on-one, on stream. Yeah. And 170 and wait, $50 for feed cam. $175 is the chest cam, wherein you guys get to see me in a tight suit so that you guys can see my chest. Of course, you will never see this after again. And then of course, the last one, which is the $200 milestone, which is my first fantasy stream, which is Camp Buddy. And for those who don't know what Camp Buddy is, it's a BL X-rated game. And then stretch goals. Stretch goals is 250. Yeah, the stretch goals are like if it reaches too hard, which is $250 for a cosplay cam. Yes, I will cosplay and you'll be shocked on what I will cosplay while streaming. $300 for my very first merch drop. I will not say what kind of merch drop, but if the merch drop sadly will only be exclusive first locally in my area. And then $500 will be Project 2.0 model. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't really planned on having a 2.0 model just yet, because I still feel very happy with my model now, which is so cute and all, thanks to Koa Mama. And of course my rigger, which is Kai. No, not Kaifer, the other Kai Turen. And then of course the 1000, the highest max stretch goal, which is the $1,000, which is the buying stream of that one product. Yeah. And then we also have the top donor rewards. Depending on the currencies, on the rewards, whether it's gifted subs, donated by either on Twitch, Stream Elements, or Coffee, it will all be combined. So we have the first top donor will get a special art with yours truly, which is me. Second will be a special gift from yours truly. Yeah, the special gift. Yeah, I'm still thinking which proper special gift it will be, but expect it to be something special. The third one will be a customized greeting voice pack from yours truly. Yeah, so the customized greeting will be the good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Or rather, good morning and good night. Yeah, it is not gonna be as high quality as other people's voice pack, because as I'm very new to these kinds of things. I have not done any voice pack. Like, you guys remember the ASMR eating and unaliving a lot of people while walking around? The one I did, the one I uploaded on Twitter. So I edited it and I feel like it's not good for me. So that's why I don't want you guys to have high expectations on how my voice will be like. I mean, I did ASMR, but we'll see. So, now that I have mentioned about this, so how much have we reached? That's the question, right? So, give me a second as I compute. Yeah, okay. I got the computations, and as of now, the total US dollars that we have achieved is, let me see. Yep. And then oh, So the total I have reached is, give me a second. Okay. Then, mhm, mhm, is 36 US dollars. Woohoo! So that would mean we have reached the fifth until the fifth goal. That means there will be the chat, the room tour, the ASMR exercise, the spicy noodle, and the vampire survivor. So we got 36. Woohoo! And because I wanted to also thank everyone who actually donated, did the gifted subs, and donated through coffee. I appreciate all your efforts and supports. I'll make sure I'll be able to give it up to you through streams and through entertainment, of course, because I am 100% sure you guys will be entertained with both the ASMR exercise and the spicy noodle. Yep. If we reach 50, you guys can get to see my feet. Yes, my actual bare feet. Like, I'm sure you guys have already seen my feet, but sadly, I'm wearing socks. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Of course, there's also the 75, but as I said, I have very low expectations. And I can tell you guys, all this money will be put into my living expenses as much as possible because lately the bills have increased and I don't want to mention why. And no, it's not because of gacha. It's because of other things. Some projects that are coming up in the future after all. So there is that. So moving forward, I really want to thank everyone for their kind donations, their gifts. I appreciate every effort. I appreciate all of your gifts for me. I'm really happy and thankful. Like I wasn't really expecting much because as I said, even on my debut, that I wanted to have low expectations because if I expect too high, it will go over my head. Like, there will come a time that there will, like, I'm not being wishful or whatnot. Like, there will come a time that I will be in the same level as those who are like well known. And as much as possible, I wanna still stay as level-headed and low expectation as expected because knowing the internet is already horrible now. It's already tiring just seeing so much drama. Like every day there's always something there. So that is it for the 2024 Great March Sabadona Anniversary Streaming Event goals. So I'll be posting the rest of that we have already reached the fifth goal, and I'll be announcing more of it in the future on when to do this. But expect that once March 31 is over, I'll be setting up the days wherein I will do some majority of them on April. Okay? Yeah, I don't want to do them all. I don't want to do the room tour on the last week of March. Like, these are plans to be prepared for the future after all. Now that we're done so that's it for the 2024 Great March Sabadonatan Anniversary Streaming Event goals. So I'm really happy that I was able to reach 5 goals. So again, thank you all for your kind support and donation. I'll be sure to use them properly and wisely. So, what's in it for this week? This week there will be a sponsored game that I'll be playing. Yeah, shocking, right? It was shocking for me as well. So, and also, if you guys have noticed, I have already added a lore in my about page on Twitch. And there's another tab which that will have my business details in the business details this week. it'll be updated with the help of my friend slash manager, because for the reason why this time I'll be adding my business email. And the reason is knowing that how the internet works and how so many people can get scammed. Like I don't wanna like bring people to think that that someone is sending email, but then it's not actually me to begin with. And take note, I am very, very shy in talking to someone new. I will be open to being like a horny simp on some things, but that's a different matter. Yeah, like if like let's say even at the verge of, let's say I have no money, I will not just email or chat people on Discord just because of that. No, 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 no. That's not my thing. And that's also unprofessional of me. Like even my friend slash manager will punish me if I do that. Yeah. So expect that there will be more update. The only thing that I'm proud of is the lore of how it started all. Like I'm not like I'm sure there are lots of VTubers who have already debuted, but some of them have lore, some don't. For me, I'd rather have my lore in writing because usually illustration costs, but maybe in the future there will be. But for now, the lore is just short. It's not as long as other people because I'm fully aware that a lot of people, including myself, have like short attention span. So the shorter the story, the better, right? Unless it's animation, that's a different case. Yup. So, other things to talk about. Yeah, I'm just excited that the last week of March will be something special. I can tell you there will be two kinds of streams on March 31 to celebrate the debut. I feel like I'm gonna cry on March 31 at this point. Yeah, because I can't believe that it's been 1 year. It's not only 1 year of fun and laughter, but also 1 year of suffering on some things in life. Hmm. Well, not really suffering, but more on struggles and challenges that I had to overcome. And one of them is not being sick. Yeah, no tears, be happy. Yeah, happy tears. For sure, it's gonna be happy tears. So, what other things that happened? So, I actually went to Comic at PH. So, it was for those who don't know what Comic at is. So, it's from the word itself. It's comic convention. Comic at, of course, comics. So, take note. There's the comic term also it's also a term that's also in Japan, but there's also in here in our place in the Philippines. So Comic at PH is like a comic convention where indie artists gather, showcase their like specialty, like their own comic books, like stories, or even they're showcasing their artworks and art style. Now, what makes the Comiket different from cosplay PH conventions is that all of the booths are all artist booths. Not a single exhibition booth, no booth that sells actual like toys or figmas or figurines or whatnot. It's an actual convention gathering of all artists, indie artists of all kinds. Whether you know how to like craft yarn, whether you know how to make rugs, whether you know how to make watercolor paints, you know how to print, like you can print, you could do printing services, like anything art related. All of them are there. There's also comics, and there's also like some people introducing like their own comics with a standee, which is so cool. Yeah. So what's shocking was I intentionally wanted to go to yesterday, but I was I was like resting the whole day yesterday, and I was so excited because of course I didn't mention that I was playing Donkey Kong 64, and anything nostalgic will make will I will always try my best to prioritize it. And of course we did, which I'm happy. Now, other things that have happened. So I met with Kapal Kilay, a artist. The reason why I went there is because of them, because I like to buy one of their plush, which sadly when I arrived it was already sold out, the last piece. So I was so sad. But then again, I was able to buy some of their merchandise, so you guys will be able to see it later. I did buy other merch, which is still okay as long as I give support. Like, this also an advice for all of you guys. Like, there may be a lot of good artists online, like on Twitter, and you see them there in Skebs or international artists, but you might not know there might be very good artists in comic conventions or art conventions near you. Then you don't expect that they're actual treasures and you can actually commission them. Yeah, that's also one of the things I did. So the reason why I went into Comic Get is to also get some calling cards. And those calling cards, if there's like, I usually keep them just for me to like, if there's things that I want to commission, or if there's someone who needed like to commission this and that, I can recommend them and give them the details of this person, and they can just ask them to do this and that. Yep, that's my actual purpose in going to conventions. Like, these past few conventions, that's what I have been doing. I wanted to support a lot of artists because some artists aren't like how do you say that, they are not advertised as they should in some of the convention pages that I've seen. Like, there's still some faults on some cosplay conventions. Like, we don't want to experience conventions that were so bad. Like, for example, the Conquest 2023 incident. We don't want to experience those kinds again, right? And then there is the issue with the artists in the cosplay PH group, which is still not, it's being fixed, but it's still not enough. So hopefully there will be changes in the future, right? So that's why I wanted to support also other small conventions. But take note, Comic-Con PH is already big, because I've already gone to their convention ever since 2024. Oh, 2024, 2014. So I already been aware. Yeah, and then let's see. Yeah, because I wanna like do my best to support some of the people, my friends, and some of the people who wants to make their own simple conventions. Like, I did share that there is gonna be a VTuber con. Yes, a convention for only VTuber related things. So I'm really excited because I will go there undercover. Probably, I don't know. Because some people may know who I am. But the best thing about my friends in some of the convention, they have proper etiquette. So they will know who you are as a VTuber. But then they will keep that as a secret, because at the end of the day, it's proper etiquette for both audiences and VTubers alike. Like, at the end of the day, we're humans. Yeah. So there's that, which is on live 2024. And then there is another convention coming up soon, which is of course it's a convention that's very rare because it's BL related, which is BlushCon. So yeah, so those are the conventions that I may have to go. Then there is also Cosmania 2024. However, I'm still gonna monitor if I really wanna go to that event, because I wanted to see who are the international guests. Because here's the thing, if you guys would tell me which would I choose, despite the bad organizing or mismanagement, if I will be picked between Conquest and Cos PH. I would still choose Conquest just because there are more international guests versus in Cosmania or Cos PH. Not saying that Cos PH don't have good guests. They have good guests. It's just that a lot of people have their own preferences when it comes to guests. Like for me, if there's like good-looking male VTuber as guests, like if there would be Mofongo boys as special guests, I would do my best to spend as much money as I want to just meet and greet. Yeah, because last 2 years were the VTuber guests were Hololive, ID, and then I believe there's Vom's Project. I forgot. Oh no, Prism Project. No. So last 2 years, I believe it was Hololive ID, and then last year it was Hololive ID again, but the other generation, and then the Prism Project and others. Because there is also the Invicta group, the Invicta boys, but technically they can have their booth when they needed to, but we're dealing with an actual international corporate, like international, in an international level after all, because it's very different. Like yeah, Cosmania, because the special guests are mostly all cosplayers. Well, not gonna lie, I'm happy I still met Phil Mizuno and I'm just crying out loud. So other than that, not much. All I can tell you is I was able to get to commission a sketch during the Comiket earlier, and some cute keychains, mostly food and bear stuff. I didn't want to buy a lot. Like I want to support every artist, but just like the struggles of a con goer, money is limited. Now, it's time and I'll explain more in detail. Yeah, right, money's limited. Yeah, especially me when it comes to bills. Like I got like my orders from Japan has arrived and I did not expect them to come at the wrong time wherein it clashes with my bills. So there's that. So that's why whatever donation I will get from this Sabadonaton goal, they'll all go to my bills. Yes, I'm the responsible type of person. I would want every bill to be cleared out rather than using the money for just food alone, because food is everywhere, but bills, oh dear God. Yeah, that's the struggle of reality. Once you become a responsible human being or a responsible person, you have to pay your bills too. I guess that's part of life, but I don't want to die young having to do responsibilities all the time. But we'll see. I mean, nothing wrong in experiencing those. This is usually that's where maturity goes for everyone. So, especially for those who are still in college, like if you guys are watching here on stream and you're still college students, please do your best to graduate. You don't understand that whether you have a bachelor's degree or a doctorate degree or whatever degree you have, the degree will determine if you will have a decent job. Sadly, in my place, if you don't have a college degree, you won't go anywhere. It's not like in the US wherein even if you don't have any college degrees, you can still work as long as you are trying hard. Yeah, always studying, graduating. Yeah. If you needed to unwind because it's too much pressure in studying and all, unwind with talking with friends, do stuff. But of course, no peer pressures, no some well, not saying bad mannerisms like smoking or whatnot. Please don't. Stay healthy even if you're studying. Like, there's nothing wrong to have fun and all, but it's better that you have full fun after you graduate. Like, there are people like, yeah, yep. Here's my advice, especially for women also. Like, seeing so much like relationship problems. And if you guys are wondering why am I like moving left and right, I'm just moving my chair because I can move my chair around and around. So, um, for women, please don't sell yourself short. If you plan to have a relationship while in college, you may, but never go too far to the point that you could ruin your own life. Like, at the end of the day, as I said, the end of the day, degree is a crucial document that you will need to get a better job. That's all I can tell you guys. An advice from a bear who has seen so much relationship issues via radio and TV. Why radio? I usually, when I go out with my parents, I usually like listen to the radio. Like, if there will be like relationship problem, like this guy has been cheating on this girl with another girl, and then finds out that this girl is using the guy for money, things like that. So my advice to all the ladies, don't sell yourself short. I know you guys are smart and you guys have intuition. Hi Grace, kamusta ikaw? Doing great, Ice. Hello. Wait, let me do a shout out because I want to know what you did. I remembered you were streaming earlier. I went to Comic Con earlier. I met Kapal Kilay and I'm so happy. Oh, you did Overwatch. Oh no. That's nice, but not a game that I would not want to play. I would rather watch you guys. How about you? How are you? How are you? Kamusta ka na, Ice Boy? Besides, your debut, guys. Make sure you guys check Ice Boy's debut. I believe it's on March 30. Yeah, it's March 30. If I'm wrong, then it's my fault. Yeah. So please guys, go follow and subscribe to him. And don't worry, I'm so excited. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. And yes, I'm happy. Yeah, March 30th. Yeah, nice. Yeah, March 30th, 7 p.m. I'll be sure to be able to watch it. I wonder what time is it in CST. I'll do my best to wake up as early as possible just to watch her debut. 8 a.m. Oh my gosh, 8 a.m. I think that's alright. It depends on where I am though. Because I believe, yeah, 8 a.m. Philippines. Okay, I'm gonna take note of that. Because this week, okay, there's also another announcement I forgot since we're talking about 30th. So this week in our place, Ice, it's gonna be the start of the Lenten season. So for those who don't know what Lenten season is, the best description I would give is Holy Week. Like for example, the Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, Black Saturday, Easter Sunday. Those kinds. Yeah. So luckily, I have off work. Like it's a holiday on this upcoming Thursday and Friday for me. So woohoo! We may be able to play something fun. Some old classic games. Maybe get to play Donkey Kong 64 again. Why not? Because now that I have finished World 2, we're gonna be doing the factory, but with the dark debuff, which is a pain. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain for me. Oh my goodness. And then let's see. What others? Yeah, the Lenten season or Holy Week is coming. So, okay. You think yeah, Easter week or the Easter Sunday is upcoming too. Hmm. If I don't think I would, because here's the thing. Easter Sunday will be the time that I will celebrate my 1 year of streaming. So we might not know. We'll be celebrating a lot of things. Yep. I wanna take things slowly as usual. Like even though this month is a celebration of my 1 year of streaming. I wanna make things as relaxed and chill and fun as possible. Like this is what I'm noticing in what I'm seeing on Twitter. Like other than controversies and all, people like, because there are people who aim high. So and here's the thing. There is nothing wrong in aiming higher goals. Like let's say there are people who wanna aim for like 100. Let's say I wanna reach 5,000 followers on Twitch, or like I wanna have like 10,000 followers on Twitter, or like I wanna have like in a month I earn like $100 in payout on Twitch a month. Here's my say for those. There is nothing wrong in aiming high, but by aiming or trying to achieve high goals, expect that there will be high risks. Especially if you're the ambitious type, you have to make sure that you will really reach your goals, because at the end of the day, there are goals that is not achievable just because you just say it. Like here's also what I'm also noticing in the internet now, because people think when they become a VTuber they'll get rich and all just because that their model is pretty or whatnots. Like I have seen a lot of pretty VTuber models, but some of them didn't go. No, were successful, but it's not the success that they expected. So at the end, it's better to have like leveling up or having high goals, but remember to like think everything through at the end. Like because your goal will reflect on your ambition and also your expectations, because the higher your expectations, and if it like flakes or gets flunked, or what's the right term, doesn't go well, the emotional and mental damage, if not achieved, will be severe. So my advice right now is to just be yourself. Choose simple goals. You don't have to like aim high. You're not like the president of the United States to be able to say something all high and mighty, which makes sense, because if you're the president and you say all high and mighty, people will look up to you and will do their best to support you. But here on the internet, you don't know who will be supporting you, and you don't know if you will be able to reach your goal. Take note, it's like a hit or not really a hit or miss. It's like winning a lottery. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes you will get a jackpot. Like for example, for those who are a fan of Holostars JP, I followed Kageyame Shien. Yes, the mafia jackal boss. I followed them when he only had 30,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. I watched him and everything and all their hard work, and look at it now. That perseverance is something else. And take note, he even has like, he made a cameo in, I believe it's Fantasy Star Online. So that means there is nothing wrong in having high goals. Just do it at your own pace. If it's a goal that you can actually achieve, then choose that kind of goal. Although in my case, I mean, I do have a goal of wanting to collab in a game. Like let's say you can see my character in a TCG card or in a game like Epic 7 or whatnot. That's a goal that is achievable but will take a lot of effort. Yeah. So that's the thing. But but here's the funny thing. So going back to one of the unexpected things, yes, there will be a sponsored stream. I'll be playing it within this week just for you guys to see. And for those who don't know the game, don't worry, I'll be announcing it. So whatever the game that I will announce, yes, as much as possible, please go and buy their game since it is early access and at the same time it's a game that the devs actually worked hard on. Yep. It's a game that they all worked hard on. Yeah, you'll be able to see it soon. I'll be announcing it because the game that I'll be playing will happen will happen this upcoming week. I will still check. I'm checking on which day would be the best time to play it. Other than that, there's not much. I want to do a podcast with specific people before the end of the Great March Marathon.
Always aim higher.
Yeah, always aim higher, but also remember to because you guys we all have intuition at least. Like we don't want to choose high. We don't always want to. We can aim high, but we have to make sure that if we aim high, it is something that we can actually accomplish. Like people like for example, I can just say that I wanna reach this specific goal, like in a snap of my finger. I'll just tell it to your face, like I'll make sure to reach 1 million subscribers within this week. Like snap. No, it does. People can say that, but in efforts and all, that's gonna take a lot of time. So just have like a level-headed, low expectations and the proper goal. Nothing wrong aim high. As long as you can aim high with high probability rate. Yep. Because there's nothing wrong in taking chances, but it's better to take chances that you know that you can aim it. Slow and steady wins the race. But of course, time will be consumed, so it's better to go at it at a pace that is proper. So, let's see. Moving back. I think that should be it. Let's see. I think that should be it. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I want to discuss. So the comic kit, the events, aim high, the upcoming week, the sponsored game, the Sabadonaton goal, and the goals that have been reached, the donation check and all. Yeah. Yeah. I can tell, yeah, it's very exciting. Yeah, I'm glad that you are excited, Momo. And also, hi Starla. My apologies for not saying hi earlier. Yeah, I was so focused on my goals and everything. And I did came home. Yeah, so there will be more fun events upcoming. And I'm sure you all will love it. Yeah. Since we are already reaching to the last week of March, like the last day of March, so I'll make sure to to make sure that the last day of March we end it with a bang. And of course there's April 1, which is April Fool's Day. Wouldn't it be funny if I did something so outrageous for April Fools? But then again, if I did it, people might assume that I get hacked. so probably not. Yeah, don't worry, it's gonna be a very fun surprise on April 1. All I can tell you is I'm gonna do something very, 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 very funny on April 1. Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise. Also, it'll be also connected to what the chat wants me to tweet. Yeah, it'll be fun too. If there's, since we're on the topic of, now that we have reached a goal, I can actually tell to chat, to tell you guys if there's something you want me to tweet. It would be so fun if it's the tweet for April 1, right? Can you imagine, like, oh guys, I'm actually pregnant, like something like that. That would be a very funny tweet on April, right? Yeah, can you imagine, with all the good-looking VTubers that are around me? It would be so funny to know who is the father. Yeah, that'd be a very fun tweet. What do you guys think? Yeah, I mean, it's the chat that decides what I will tweet on Twitter, right? So if there's a fun statement that you can recommend me to say on April 1, yeah, you should. The pregnancy test meme. Wait. You want me to tweet something like that? Wait. That isn't a bad idea, actually. Oh! That's gonna be so funny. Okay. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Should I go with that? I will copy what Alban Knox did. I can do that. Just for funsies, after all. That's gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh, okay. So it's settled then. We're gonna do that. Okay, we're going to do that on April 1. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make that meme. That's gonna be so fun. Yeah, I'll take note of that. So Momo, so that will be my tweet, the pregnancy test meme. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. Yeah. Okay, then let's make that your suggestion become a reality. Okay then. So you got so Momo and Starla. So is that your final answer? So that'll be what I will be tweeting on April 1. Is that final? You want me to tweet the pregnancy meme and also pregnancy meme test? Okay. Okay, so it has been decided. April 1 will be the best April Fool's event ever. Okay. Putting that in. Putting this in my notepad so I don't forget. Okay, noted. That's a good idea. That's a good stream as well. That's gonna be fun. Okay, just for TLDR. Wait, now that I mentioned, what is TLDR? TLDR. Uh, too long didn't read. No. It's not TLDR. Just take note. This stream, I will make disclaimers, okay? That I am not making fun of pregnancy because pregnancy is something like very crucial in not only women's life but also men, because that's where responsibility happens. So please take note to not be offended. For those who are watching right now, you're gonna be shocked that I'm gonna do this. Disclaimer: this is not for not making fun of pregnancy women or whatnots. This is for the sake of me, but also something that I am very very curious about as someone who knows BL, and this is gonna be very funny if I'm an actual Omega. That's gonna be so that's gonna be the shocking thing. Can you imagine if it like it became like well known? It's gonna be very very alarming for me to begin with. Like that means I'm an Omega. No, that'll be so shocking if I would. Yeah, so it's decided. For those who are on stream, please keep it to yourselves. I'll announce it probably in a few days. A surprise. So I guess that's it. Yeah, all I can tell you guys, since we're already at the end of the days have come. Wait, give me a second. Here we go. Anyway, here's the thing now. So let's see. So what other surprises that are coming at the end? Anyway, gotta go. I'm starting. Oh, no worries. Good luck, Starla, and take care of yourself. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. Take care. So. Let's see. Yeah, other surprises. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there will be 5 surprises. Yeah, I'll be showing 5. There will be 5 surprises, but I'll see if I can show them all at the same time. But some of them are very like sensitive, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. So for now, I think that's it for today. Just wait for the schedule. I'll be working on them in a bit after this stream. So for now, thank you all so much for coming to my stream. Thank you all for those who have donated, who gifted subs. I appreciate all your hard efforts and time and effort. Like, even if I don't see you, I will know. I have sources. I know where you guys live. Just kidding. I don't think I have those types of things. Don't worry. I'm not sadistic. I don't think I would want to be one because it's not good for my heart. So, thank you all. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all. Expect that this upcoming March or this last week of March will be the best week that we will experience. So, thank you all and hope you all have a great rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Bye bye. and see you tomorrow and wait for the schedule later.